Hello everyone, welcome back to ISM 210. Today we are starting chapter 3, electronic business, e-business and e-business values. In this chapter, we are going to explore how the businesses are using the internet right now to create value and how the web has changed from 1.0 to 2.0 and now they are looking ahead for web 3.0. We will discuss about disruptive technologies. How did they change the traditional businesses? How did companies are using the different e-business models, and we are look at the different tools and technology the businesses are using today to promote themselves. We are looking into business collaborations as well. How are they marketing online? How are they innovating and shaping the future in web 3.0? And please do note that I may not be able to cover every slide in detail, as some slides are just visual or reference points, but I'll make sure that I'm covering all the key ideas and essential concepts that you need in the chapter. All right, now let's get started and let's dive into the world of electronic business. So, first, let's talk about disruptive technologies. So, disruptive technology is nothing but it's the way of doing things, like starting from a niche group, redefining the industry. So it's like innovating or inventing something that completely changes how things are done in an industry or in the market. They start very small, but they grow quickly and replace all the older methods or products. Example like our smartphones and streaming services that we have. Once upon a time, there used to be no streaming services like Netflix, Amazon, and not much social media like Instagram, Snapchat. But today everything is online, everything is with internet. So this disruptive technologies helps us to reshape the business, and it does also make older ways less useful. So when companies cannot adapt to this disruptive technologies, when they cannot adapt to the market technologies, and when they cannot keep up with the changes, then the companies fail. That is when the digital dwarfism is created. So when companies cannot keep up and adapt to new technologies and changes, that is known as digital dwarfism. So if we are talking about sustaining technology, so they try to improvise the current projects. So smartphones, like we have iPhone. So iPhone started coming from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. So you are in iPhone 16 right now. So they are using the same kind of product but improvising it by making changes to it. So smartphones are one of the greatest examples to describe disruptive technology and sustaining technology. Today, we are in the world of internet and world wide web. So today everything is through internet. So we all know this innovators dilemma is nothing but how are companies struggling to adapt to the new technologies, so which spoken about digital dwarfism. So there are a lot of companies who could not keep up themselves in the market with the changes and went in existence. So there was a company which is known as Kodak. That company was one of the first company who started cameras, where people used to buy them a lot, but later the company could not keep up with the technology and changes that were happening outside. Today almost every one of us do not carry camera. At least 60% of the population does not carry a camera. They use their phones to take pictures. Today you see how it has changed. So later on they had a lot of brands like Nike, Canon, Sony, all these different ones that came up. So it's hard to keep up. So that's when they see this innovator's dilemma. So we are in the world of internet today. Everywhere you are connected with an internet. You want to communicate with anyone, it is through internet. You can get response through internet pretty much quickly today. So this internet was not so available at the starting. It was the military people who have started using the internet, and gradually it moved into the government, and then it came to the people, and it is one of the biggest communication tool today. So www is world wide web, which allows you easy access to information via web pages using HTML. So this is nothing but a system that is linking pages and multimedia and internet. So web browser is nothing but the Chrome, Firefox, where we search for things. We need to open one thing to search and to know about information, right? So the thing that we open, that we search is our browser, the way we access the websites. Next, we have HTTP, Hypertext Transport Protocol. This HTTP means that is has the safe communication. You go and check any website link. When you click on that link, the first four words that you, the four letters that you see will be HTTP or HTTPS. It means, it says that the website is safe. You can go in, so that is the safest way it is going to communicate with the internet and get what you want. It will help you to retrieve the data. So this internet has different kinds of growth. The internet has changed. So why did internet grow so much? One is because of the easy software. It is of the easy convenience. Web pages were easy to create and flexible, easy to create, flexible. Today, the low cost of convenience is through email. We can just use many kind of things with internet today. Everything is easier. The microcomputers have revolutionally changed a lot. Internet became more cheaper these days so that everybody is able to afford it and see things around. So that is how it is helping us. So can you all just hold on for a second? So uh, next, let's talk about Web 1.0. This web is the first version where the www started. So at first, there was e-commerce where buying and selling goods and services over the internet was started at that time. So next we had e-businesses where it includes both the e-commerce and it includes all the activities like internal and external operations. So you can take the example for Amazon today. It is one of the greatest example for e-businesses where the companies not only sell products online but also they use the internet for managing everything, the handling customer services. They offer cloud supports to store data to a lot of companies. If you have heard about AWS, is one of the greatest cloud platform today. So e-businesses has different kinds of advantages. With the help of internet, you can go anywhere with your products. You can reach anyone around the world. You are open to new markets. You can launch your products in new markets. They can get access to it. It's easy to go near customers today with the help of internet. And the cost also reduced. You need not set up a physical store or not open a big building branch in a big building, or you need not go to that place to market your product. Today everything can be done on internet. You can just launch a website and you can make it accessible. With this also, the businesses is direct is going to the customers where it is increasing the effectiveness as well, and they can easily track their customer behavior and they can look into different techniques of what can be improved. So these are the various advantages of e-businesses. So the internet has impacted a lot, like expanding global reach. I told you about the four advantages. Global reach because you can get to more content, it is easy to compile, it can gather online, your efforts can be there, quick and easy to gather. Next, information can be engaged more in videos, images, interactive content about it. Today, you see any product, they try to put a video or they try to style that product before you do so that they can show you how it is going to look on you, or it can give you a picture. The reach, you can go globally without any kind of geographical limits. Next, today, as it is open to new market because there is a lot of customization and personalization today. From a shoe to a car, we are able to customize and personalize everything today because uh, today for the human needs according to your taste. We are able to customize them and personalize them. The companies are able to offer, like Nike shoes, they are also being customized. We have Amazon that recommends you products on your personalization. You go search for a product, they personalize the interface for you. Next, we have reduction cost. So let's talk for an example like Amazon. So let's say Amazon has a physical store. So whatever head you see in the graph is like the best selling books, and the long tail is the millions of long niche books. They need not market so much for the head of the products, but the marketing they do for the long tail products is more as it reaches more because of its value. So there will be large sales for these kinds of niche products compared to the long length of products. So if they sell like 100 products of these, it will be equal to like 10 products of these. But people morely prefer to go to the niche products. So next, another reason of reducing cost is because today the product is directly coming from the manufacturer to the customer rather than to go to any intermediaries. So if you go to Best Buy and buy an Apple product, there may be some services they can offer, but the product value is same. But when you go to Apple, you will have a different offers because you will be buying the product directly from Apple. What kind of services will Apple offer? Best Buy cannot offer you that. So the pricing difference is a lot. Today, the manufacturer is able to directly come to the customer because of the internet. So next, effectiveness, the interactivity. Their websites, the companies are able to track how many visitors are, how many people are coming to their websites, what products they are clicking, what are they targeting, how they need to push up their market. All these things are being affected and calculated. So there are different ways they can check the effectiveness. They can see the number of page views, how many websites have been visited, how much time did they spend on the website, the date and time, what kind of customers are putting products in the shopping carts, wish list, how many abandoned customers are there. See, you keep on getting emails saying that you left some items in the cart, please go back and check, things like that. So next we have improving effectiveness. So the other way companies attractive the customers is because of their loyalty programs. So you use a credit card, you get points. You create an account with a company or a retail company. Let's say you create an account with Old Navy. Every time you shop, you receive some points. So the other way are banner ad, pop-up ads. Just you click it by mistakenly and it goes away. Next is the other way they do is the viral marketing. So this is also a technique a lot of companies use to pass on their marketing message. So let's say talk about healthy products, the food products that are a lot outside today. So how are they sending it outside? They're doing different kinds of campaign ads. It's a kind of viral marketing. During COVID, there was an ice bucket challenge that was made. That challenge is made because it will regenerate your body with the cells, and it will make it more active, like your mental health gets better. You are able to take that cold temperature. So everybody did this challenge, but a lot of people didn't know the reason behind it. But once a person started doing it, it became viral and everybody started using it, just like your viral songs that you hear around. Next, the analytics also will be calculated, like the patterns, the trends, how many websites, like how many clicks are happening, what kind of pages are they coming to analyzing. All these things do happen in the businesses to increase the effectiveness. So these e-businesses just don't only make the buying easier, but it transforms the business operation completely with all these factors. Next, we have four e-business models. First, we have business to business. This is like buying or selling in bulk, like Alibaba. So it's a platform business to business. So let's say you own a gas station. To buy the products in your gas station, let's say you are selling water bottles. You want to buy water bottles in bulk. You go to Sam's or Costco. You go to Target or Walmart because the cost is higher over there, because you need to buy like a single package or something. But in Sam's, you can buy things in bulk in Costco. That is business to business. Next, we have business to consumer, like the business is coming to you directly, like Amazon. It's a place where you get all the products. Next, consumer to business. So you sell your work, like freelancing, like people do your assignments, they do the projects for you, freelancers, which we call them. Next, we have consumer to consumer. It's like you selling your products to an other seller. So Facebook Marketplace, eBay are one of the best websites to talk about consumer to consumer. So the in business to consumer, there are three ways they do the business. One is only in physical stores, which is called as brick and mortar business. So if you have local, like these are the local warehouses or local stores like furniture shops, that they are only local, they do not have any kinds of websites or things for that. Next, they operate in physical stores and online as well, like Walmart, Macy's, Target. And next, they completely depend upon virtual business just like Amazon does. So these are the three different ways the business comes to the consumer. So how are these businesses generating revenue? So let's say I am buying products from Amazon. So how is Amazon generating revenue from me? So I am buying that product from a manufacturer, but I'm using Amazon as a platform. So from that product, some or the other percentage will go to Amazon. So that is the way Amazon is generating revenue. The other ways that people generate revenue, like the movies, you stream that stream on Netflix, you pay some amount to watch the movies, like content providers, online marketplaces where they sell goods. And you see some of the people marketing also themselves in these marketplaces. Next, we have service providers, we have brokers like PayPal, Zelle, Venmo. You want to send money to another person, the fastest way we are doing today is with PayPal, Venmo, Zelle. All these different kinds of things are the different forms where they are helping them to generate revenues. Next, we have search engine. So we all know what a search engine is. So you go on a web browser, the bar that you see on top is the search engine ranking. Sorry, it's a search engine. Search engine ranking means go type G on that search engine bar. The first thing that you see that comes on anybody's website is Google, because Google is the most thing that is searched by a lot of people. So when you type G, it's the first thing that you see on any kind of system. That is also a way that Google generates revenue. Like search engine optimization. So let's say I open my ball state on my website very much regularly. So whenever I click my ball, the first thing that appears to me is my ball state. That is the optimization the search engine did for me, because that is the thing I keep on searching more. So that is the first suggestion it provides me. So next we have the different models for e-business generating revenues, advertising. So for you see a brand advertisement on YouTube, that brand is paying YouTube to advertise that ad on its platform. So if any person clicks on that ad and goes to view their product, that brand will pay YouTube some money for that click. So if somebody sees and calls them, it is going to pay them. So next, we have subscription fees. Today you want to use Word, Excel, you want to see Netflix, you want to use Amazon, we are paying them something. So next we have license fees as well. So Microsoft license, you have to buy it, you cannot use it. So you have a student account, you're using it freely because your university is buying that for you. So next we have transaction fees. You buy a product outside somewhere, you need to pay some credit card charges to that. So all these are the different ways that they are generating revenue. So these e-business models are not just only selling products, but they are creating value to their products in different ways. They are bringing up to the customers in different ways, in different manners. So next we have click fraud, hit balls, affiliate. Even there is a fraud that's lot done on these electronic businesses. So as I told you before, a lot of companies, to get down the other companies or brand value, when they do these advertisements, they keep on clicking those advertisements. They have a software for that. So as the number of clicks increases, the brand has to pay more for that, the other company. So that is a way people are cheating today. Next, we have hit bots. these are something also like a software that are plugged in, and it will create a lot of traffic on the website, making it not available to all the people. And some companies do the affiliation program as well, saying that we are giving you loyalty rewards, but they cannot be used properly. That is also a way of creating fraud. So these are the different ways companies are doing revenue generation, and companies are doing frauds as well, the e-business companies, and the tools that they are using to connect and communicate: emails, instant messages, podcasting, web conferencing, content management systems. So we all know what an email is: Gmail, Outlook. Instant messaging is like Microsoft Teams, Slack. Podcasting is like business podcast. Today people market their brand and podcasts as well. So on a podcast, a celebrity came and a celebrity is talking something, so they mention about like vitamin tablets or gummies, vitamin gummies. So it's like they are marketing that product in a podcast, so people hear, oh, this might be really work, we'll go and buy it. Next, video conferencing. Today Zoom is everywhere. People are using Zoom. Even right now, I'm recording my lectures on Zoom. Next, web conferencing. They have WebEx, go to webinar. So these are some sites where they can see the screen completely, and somebody can operate that for you rather than you. Next, content messaging system management system like Netflix, Amazon. These are all or content management systems like Amazon Prime. So they are keeping the content for you, and you're looking it for them, and you're looking it for them. You're watching movies and web series on it. So while the technology is growing, it is bringing us new opportunities and new challenges as well. So next, in the second part, we do have Web 2.0. So this is the next version of Web that currently we are seeing. So the characteristics of Web 2.0 are collaboration, sharing, and free. So there is a lot of social interaction, user managed content. We are able to collaborate, all the blogs, social media that we are seeing around. So here are some differences for Web 1.2 and the 1.0 and 2.0. So the best advantages of business 2.0 we have. So as I told, the characteristics are collaboration, sharing, free access. Today, a lot of e-business models build their company, market their company, sell, ship the products. They do not rely on any kind of traditional stores or physical stores or any kind of intermediaries. They are directly coming to the people. They're providing a range of customer services. Next, like Starbucks, Apple. So no matter what, they do not, they run on a physical stores, but the customer service that you get when you go there is completely different. Next, there is a lot of difference between Walmart and Costco, Target, Payless. The same way in the content streaming platforms. So, content sharing through open sharing. To tell you simply, if you're using an Android phone, I would like to launch a new app on that. So, I can directly go and put an Apple on Google Store, and I can market my app on Google Store and say people to download that game. But I cannot do that on an Apple phone because it has its own software. I cannot launch my app on an app store directly like it can do it on a Google Store, which means that this Google Store Android is an open source and Apple is a closed source. It can only be changed by the people who are working on that. But in an open source system, anybody can add things, work it on it, and change things. So there are different advantages of business 2.0. So first we have content sharing, which we have spoken about, collaborations, open sourcing. Next, we have user contributed content today, like YouTube, Wikipedia. YouTube, if people upload the videos, the content will be increased. That's the content we watch only when people are putting the videos in it, or else we do not have anything to watch on YouTube. Next, we have native advertising like sponsored articles and Instagram ads that we see around. You go watch that product, you see an Instagram ad. That is also content that you show up. Next, how they collaborate inside the organization. So people come together in teams or Google Drive and they talk to about it. And another interesting thing that happens in collaboration is that if you all play with Legos a lot, Lego company does a thing which is called as crowdsourcing, which means that it will ask its users some ideas to market their products to, excuse me, excuse me, not to market their products, to build new products like what they want. They take ideas from the people, so it is like pulling out their ideas. That is also way they collaborate with the organization. Next, we have knowledge management, where all the people come together, sit together, share their ideas, talk to each other, share the information, and then they build decisions from it, and which will be more effective as well. Next, there are two types of things in knowledge base when sharing in collaboration: explicit and tactic. Explicit is something that is coded, like there are manuals, guides, and some company rules that are like that, which should be followed. Next is tactic knowledge, according to your own expertise, your own abilities, you put into it, and then you try to come up with a solution. That is as tactic knowledge. So we spoke about crowdsourcing before, where Lego companies takes ideas from its users and builds new products. So here they do two types of communications. Asynchronous communications are something that happen through email or discussion dashboard, so you do not know when you can expect a reply. Synchronous communication is like a Zoom call or a live chats, video call that happen immediately and you receive a response. Next, these marketing, the networking today that is happening in web point to point is all because of social media, the social network. Social media is nothing but Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Today, everything is used to advertise products. Like social network is something where you market yourself professionally, like LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a place where you do your professional talent, where you market yourself, where you meet new people in that industry, where you attach more connections. Next, social networking is making new business contacts. You increase your network through LinkedIn, you meet new people, you share your ideas. Maybe you will have an opportunity at that place. Today, this networking plays a really major role in this business world. So today, even tags, hashtags that we see on Instagram, friends forever, hashtag 2024, hashtag wedding, hashtag birthday, besties, all these things, tags also are the ones where people are searching today to get to those products. Hashtag iPhone 16. When I click that, I'll have a lot of posts on that. That is also where people are searching for products today. Flocks money is nothing but the user generated tags that are you see on Instagram, like the hashtags. Social bookmarking is that you something save on the top of your system so that you visit that daily, you just save that. So like you have Pinterest, you would like something on Pinterest, you can just save that on your Pinterest profile, and even you can share that with other people. Somebody who's interested in your board can follow you and get your data. Website bookmarking is the things that we do on the top. You go to that website daily, you just keep a bookmark so that you need not type it daily. You just click on that and you go there. Next, another tools that they are using today a lot to market is blogs. So if you all heard about food bloggers, like they go to a restaurant, review the food in that restaurant and write the reviews. Movie reviews, they write in blogs. So we call them bloggers. So today a lot of brands market their products even in the blogs. Next, we have Wikipedia, where you have all the information related to everything. And if you find something wrong on the wiki, a user can go and change that information. They can have access to that. Next, we have mashups, like where two things get combined together. So if you're familiar about Zillow, Zillow is a real estate website. It partners with Google Maps. So if you go to Zillow, if you click an area code, you can get all the houses that are on sale in that area. So it is because you're able to see all that because it is collaborating with Google Maps and getting all its data from there. That is mashup. So we have spoken about blogs. It's like online blogging. WordPress blogs is one of the blogs where you have a lot of different content written by a lot of people. We have food, movie bloggers, different kinds of bloggers today. Next, Wikipedia. As I told you, if a user can remove and change content on Wikipedia, it is user friendly. Next, we have mashups, like where two things combine together, like Zillow and Google Maps combining together from different sources, and they are creating something new for you, but where you can search everything at one place. So today's businesses are thrive on collaborating and openness. They are keeping everything open on the media today. Everything is available on the media today. Everything you are able to see on the social media and get access to that. So next we have Web 3.0, which will be like the next generation, or if I can say a kind of a current thing also we are seeing in web today. So this Web 3.0 completely focuses on intelligent applications, artificial intelligence, natural language processing, machine learnings. So these are some of the things this Web.3 focuses on. Deep web is like the part of hidden search engine. So these are the databases that have some private content. Only people who know it have to use it, or these are like the unconventional search engines. Dark web is also something similar to that. Here it can only be accessed on some special browsers. So black market, if you have seen movies, you hear people saying that dark web, black markets, like hackers, lot of government officials tend to use these kinds of things when they are on an upper level, because they want something things to be secret and operated secretly. So this Web 2.0 is going to be the next phase, intelligent phase, and some of them must today like that with AI. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, NLPs, all these are like the smarter applications which makes your web easier. Like all the recommendations that we are getting today is Web 3.0. It's like seeing your way you're searching for products. It is predicting that for you. Like Siri, Alexa, they are talking to us today. This is all the Web 3.0, and it is going to change a lot in the future as well. Next, we have semantic web, which is also a component of 2.0, but here the data is better understood by the computers more. It is more structured for the machines to process. So it's like a structured data that can be easily processed on the semantic web. So with this, we finish our chapter 3. So with this, we can tell that 3.0 is going to make the internet more smarter, more productive, and more personalized for the people. So, and that's for the chapter 3. So, in this chapter, we have seen how the businesses are changing the internet, how they are using it, how are they creating value to their products, how the web has changed over time, how are they collaborating, and how is internet giving us a lot of new things, keeping it changing, and we are living and working on the internet today. Thank you for learning with me. Meet you all next time. Thank you.